This week I will be taking you with us on a holiday to Hawaii, and as everything else, I do traveling on a budget as well. We are staying in a private room in a hostel that saved us about 300 a night just for lodging, and we will also be making some meals in the hostel as well. I normally choose a place that has a kitchen so I can save some money on food as well. And since this is a cooking channel, I'm also gonna guide you through two different simple one pot meals that you can make anywhere. And if you stick around all the way to the end, I'm also gonna show you other varieties of saving money and eating on a budget in Maui, together with one very affordable local diner. Hi from our flight on the way to Maui, Hawaii. My husband and I went on a 1 week holiday and we stayed in this lovely hostel. Honestly, it saved us a ton of money. It was quite affordable in comparison to other prices on the island, and it also had loads of free trips that you could take every day if there was space, and just tip the guide. To save us some extra money, we also went into the stores and we found this particular store close to the hostel. I think it was called Tamura. And I am just walking around the store showing you what you can get in a local store in Hawaii for your money. And some things were similar to California prices. You can get most fresh fruits and vegetables. They don't grow a lot of vegetables on the island. They do have like pineapples and mangoes and papayas and sorts, but you can see in this video I filmed a bag of fresh spinach and it was $11. Potatoes were a little bit more expensive than I can find them here in California, and probably more expensive than other parts of America or other parts of the world where you can get potatoes for really cheap. The prices in comparison to other stores are a little bit higher, but you have to be aware that you are on an island and everything needs to be imported. So the prices are a little bit higher, but just walk around the store and find the cheapest things that you can get. They have cans of fish for $1 or $2 and so on. And I also brought some things with me from home, like pasta, stock cubes, rice noodles, and here I have some pasta that I normally use to make soups and sorts, and I also brought some rice. And from the store I got this 4-cheese tomato sauce. I got like a normal can of tomato sauce, 1 can of tuna, and because it's much cheaper than cream, I also got a can of coconut milk, and these mussels were really affordable. They were $2.30, so we got those too. And some carrots, a zucchini, garlic, onions, and 1 pepperoni sausage. All of this together from the store cost us $17, and we made 12 meals. We're gonna start by using the most sensitive ingredient, and that is the mussels. I'm also using 1 stock cube, some garlic, zucchini, carrot, 1 onion, the rice from home, and the can of coconut milk. I chopped my vegetables and everything is ready to go now. I'm gonna make it in one pot just in case if you don't have multiple pots on hand in hostels and Airbnbs. I'm gonna make it all together. But I make sure to wash everything before you use it, because you never know how the person that used it before you cleaned it. So I'm putting like a large tablespoon of butter that we had in the hostel. So I got that for free. Some hostels will also offer you oil. But here I used the butter that they normally use for pancake breakfasts. So I salted my vegetables just slightly so I will help it melt faster, and didn't really have a lid for large pans like this, so I just simmered it and mixed it slowly for around 10 minutes until all of it got really soft. After your vegetables have cooked, you can go ahead and add in the stock cube. Some hostels will also have some spices and herbs that people have left behind, so you can use those too if you'd want. And after the stock cube, I added in my mussels and just fried them together with the vegetables for a couple of minutes. We will cook the mussels together with the rice, so you don't really need to cook them for too long in this stage. I'm adding the rice straight from the bag. I didn't find any measuring cups here, so I'm measuring with my heart. We can also always add more water later on in case we put too much rice, but since you don't want to cook multiple times a day, just make a larger batch of it and store it in the fridge if that's available to you. And now I'm just frying the rice for a couple of minutes to make it more aromatic. And speaking of aromatics, I found some black pepper and Italian seasoning on the cupboard there, so I'm gonna add in that as well. And after that, I'm gonna add 1 can of the coconut milk together with 1 can of water. Give it all together a good stir and let it cook on low heat for about 20 to 25 minutes. It's gonna take a little bit longer because the coconut milk is thicker than water. Cover it with a lid if you have one, or with just a piece of foil, and just let it simmer gently until all the liquid has been absorbed and your dinner is ready. And for the one-pot pepperoni pasta, I'm gonna be using some of the pepperoni sausage, 4 cheese tomato sauce, 1 can of tuna, stock cubes, and I've chopped in small cubes 1 onion and 1 large carrot. Make sure to not discard the oil from your tuna can because we're gonna use it here to fry our vegetables in. I've put in my sliced onions and carrots, and in the meantime I sliced some pepperoni sausage and garlic. I'm gonna fry the vegetables until they get really nice and soft. I really apologize here for the bad footage, but the lighting was really bad. The hostel, you can imagine, it's always really busy, so you have to wait for the right time when the stove is free, and it was already pretty late and the stove is so high that I could barely see in. So I'm kind of cooking and filming at the same time. I added my pepperoni and garlic, and now I'm gonna add in the stock cube. Give it together a good stir just to fry the seasoning in the stock cube as well. If you find any other seasoning, feel free to add it in. And now I'm gonna add in my tomato sauce and give it together a good stir. It would be good if you would add just a little bit of sugar here too, if you have it. And in goes half a bag of elbow pasta. Mix it together and I don't know, just fill it out if it needs a little bit more water. I decided that it does need a little bit more water because I want some sauce to it as well. Cover it with something and let it cook on low heat for about 20 minutes or until the macaroni gets soft. And at the end, just add in the can of tuna and mix it in, and it's done. Alternatively, if you don't feel like cooking or you don't have a kitchen, they also have this ready-made meals. This is in Takamiya Market next to the hostel, and you could get rice, eggs, fried chicken, all sorts of things from $3 all the way to like $8, $9. Or you can find musubi pretty much everywhere for about $2. We also found this local diner called Tasty Crust that served breakfast all day and had some lunches as well. It was very affordable. We were there twice, and on both occasions we paid around $30 for meals, pancakes and coffee. So I think for Maui standards, that was pretty good. Thank you very much for watching. I will link all of those places in the description down below. They are not affiliate links of any sorts, but they did help us save a lot of money. So if you have any questions about traveling to Maui on a budget, please don't forget to leave your questions down in the comment section below. And if you would like to learn more about budget cooking, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!